Hi, welcome to Two Tired Teachers.
And we are excited to bring you our 1 year, 1,500 mile review. And almost to the date.
Yes. We bought the bikes on January the 28th.
They were delivered on January
Yes.
28th, and this is January
26th.
26th. And so, it is exciting. The bikes, we got to tell you.
They're everything we hoped they would be and more.
And so we want to start off and tell you the things that we really like about the bikes that we're not sure other e-bikes have. One,
I love the tail lights. It not only has a brake light, but it also has an emergency light.
but it is a brake light, and we
Yes.
feel like that is a safety thing. And then also having the integrated headlight. There have been a few times we've gone exploring a little further than we realized.
Yes.
And it was getting dusk when we got back, and so having that integrated headlight was definitely a safety thing. I like having the three-way lock on the battery.
That's incredible, really.
And one position is you can take the battery off. Another is it's locked and it's on the bike. So
If we want to go in somewhere,
a visitor center when we're traveling, we can
chain the bikes up.
chain the bikes up, power off the bikes, and leave the batteries secure on the bike.
They're on there.
And that's something we really like. The model of RAD power bikes we have are foldable, and that has really made the difference for us.
It has. We're able to put them in the van and travel comfortably.
And with Mylina's, we fold it completely. And with mine, being able to fold that handlebar down and the
pedals on both.
it just opens up a little, but a little aisleway where it really can get through
Yes.
there and not just be bumping into
Yes.
things. And so those are things that we really like about the bikes. We've had a few minor maintenance, and
Each of us have had a flat tire.
on the front,
On the front.
and then we've had one rear tire that we
I had a rear tire.
and one spoke broke, and so we've had that, and then just tightening the brake cables.
Yes.
And for 1,500 miles a piece, so that's a total of 3,000 miles.
I feel like that's great.
And the batteries are still charging just.
Yeah, just like they did when we first got it.
And we've had people ask for some videos of us riding, and so while we talk about how these bikes have helped us, we're going to be showing some of the rides. That's not nearly an exclusive list, but to say these bikes have changed our lives is not an overstatement.
One of my favorite rides is the Mickelson Trail.
And that's going to be at the end of this little video thing that you're seeing here.
It was wonderful. We got to go on that. I wouldn't have walked it.
Yeah, we've gone and we've ridden some trailways that there's no way we could have seen those
No.
without our bikes. And at least not as much of them.
No.
As a matter of fact, we went back to Fort Parker State Park.
Fort Richardson,
State Park here in Texas. And we'd stayed there a couple of times
Yeah.
before. We'd never seen the Trailway.
No.
Well, we rode it all the way over to the other campground, and it was just a gorgeous ride, and
Yes.
we enjoyed that thoroughly. The Caddo Wildlife
Yes.
Refuge. There's just been a number of rides that we've had aside from exploring our own town.
Yes, and that's how really we got these bikes a year ago, so it was 2020. We had lived here about
6 months.
6 months. This the way we learned the town was on the bikes.
And we do want to mention that we have made a playlist about these bikes. So if this is the first one you're catching,
Look in the description. It'll be right there.
we're going to have links to the videos, but we talked about the amazing service that they had, just the communications
Yes.
when we were contacting them. And we do want to say that with COVID, they sold out.
Yes.
They sold out a lot.
Every bike shop we've been to, and we haven't been to many, but we've been to several, they've sold out.
But we do want to say that that we did one about that, and we did one about getting the bikes and assembling them. Made one about the rear rack assembly, and we've had people say that it doesn't fit right. I show you
the video.
I show you the solution I came up with, and it's still holding, so it's just heavy-duty zip ties. But then we talked about getting comfortable. We explained what an e-bike is, because when we started looking, we weren't 100% sure.
And we answered some questions people have asked us about the bikes.
Along with doing a 1-month, 100-mile review, a 250-mile review, a 500-mile review, and a 1,000-mile review. So if you want to go back and see what our thoughts were about any of those, we have all of those reviews in there as well.
And we're almost as excited today as we were a year ago.
And the funny thing is, we still haven't gone on the trip we got them for.
Right.
We got them to take to the Grand Canyon. Our reservations at Grand Canyon was closed. Those reservations were canceled. And we are not going to the Grand Canyon until all of it is open and we can go and explore all of it. And so we plan to hit that eventually. But if you're considering an e-bike, we love our RAD. We do want to mention they do not endorse us.
No.
They treat us exactly like anybody else. If you contact RAD and tell them that our videos have helped you, that twotiredteachers@yahoo.com referred you, they give us an Amazon gift card just like they do anyone else.
Yeah, like if you buy a bike and love it and tell a friend, I love this bike, and the friend says, well, I'm going to get one, give the friend your email address and you get the gift card.
Yeah, and we want to thank all of you who have done that. Let them know that we help. We've been able to get a few accessories for the RV that we wouldn't have purchased otherwise.
And for the YouTube channel.
And so, but we do enjoy our bikes. We are still enjoying them. Our batteries, I have not noticed them diminishing in capacity at all. Do want to mention that as well. So we know there are a lot of brands out there to choose from. When you're looking at those reviews, do look at those where the people have actually been riding those bikes.
Yes, not when they first all bikes are going to look great when you first get them assembled.
But look at them on down the road. How many miles do they have? Are they holding up? What are the people who actually ride those bikes saying about them? And
we encourage you to read reviews, whatever you buy.
And we do want to say just how much fun they are. We mentioned this in another video, but our friend Vicky Castell lives in Albuquerque, and she had bought a bike, and her husband had thought he would just ride their Trek and go with her. And it was no time when she ordered the next bike, because they are that much fun, and it is just awesome. And so if you're considering it, yeah, it is, for us, it was a big purchase.
Yes.
But it's one that we have been thankful for ever since we made it. So if, like we said, if any of our videos have helped you, if you will reach out to RAD and let them know that twotiredteachers@yahoo.com referred you, we'd appreciate that. If that email doesn't work, if you contact us through the video or email and let us know that, we can go on and get the most recent code.
Or if you don't want to wait for us to check the email and get it, if you call RAD and
talk to a
tier 2 representative,
they should be able to do that.
They should be able to help you if you tell them that twotiredteachers@yahoo.com referred you.
But anyway, we do love our bikes, and we are getting ready to get back on them and head back home. So we appreciate your time. Thanks for watching Two Tired Teachers.